Boom. This is Monday, folks. Sometimes I do my random videos on live, or sometimes I do it on my phone. Right now I'm doing it on my phone to share the insight where if you don't plan your day out, your day is worthless. So my few past weeks, I've been kind of putting the forefront in front of folks of what I've been doing, how I can move from here to there, everywhere else, and space stage myself around good sizable people and put my businesses in front of folks that are really going to take action. And I find what more interesting was all my past tense, because I live in Fairmont, West Virginia, has actually caught up to me. But I also look at the point of I've changed, so I could always look at folks like I'm better, I'm this, I'm that, and sit at a random place, talk to the world, and show a few that this does not take hard work to do. One thing it does take is a mindset and a peace to get away from your normalness. Because once you start thinking outside the box, you're going to learn what it takes to get paid. Online, offline, or anywhere else besides working a 9-to-5, hard labor work. I make my videos so you don't realize that hard labor work is killing the American dream. Hard labor work is also killing your soul because you don't get to live. So today I saw something that was very distraught to me, that a past friend, I bounce around from place to place, but I never forget where I come from, which is the solid grounds of Wheeling, West Virginia. But I saw a friend where they just got out of jail and not a pot to piss in, but had nice clothes on, the best shoes, but had a pack ready to make good to, get up on your feet, which is more by any means. You got to do what you got to do out here. But I said to that mindset as well, they've been in and out of jail for years, and to go to the same path is like, well, why don't you learn something more better, like I watched in Shawshank Redemption? Because evidently being a criminal isn't your thing, because you've been in and out of jail, thinking that the people that you usually call friends who don't really plan on ranking up in life want you to stay low in life, like the white man does. And we're not meaning just generation, white man as in the population of somebody that's way higher than you, that kind of derogatory is any black mindset person that's got a scholar, bachelor's degree, you're still considered that black person. We're not going to go with that word, but they never want to see you win, no matter how far you get. And this is something that comes from the forefront of being in the streets. No matter where you come from, you may change, others may not. Some may not want to see you win. Some may actually try to join you just to tear you down. So on the points of this person I saw today, they, had the broke mindset. And I said that quite frequently because I was a broke mindset person. What I realized was, someone says, I hate when you stand and talk like that. Second and third, and I got to question myself, well, I already knew that they were already broke mindset, but that's because they deal with broke mindset people. How is this? Well, just because it's a past tense relationship does not mean that they cannot be in that classification of people that you already classify as. What am I talking about? Well, if you are one of these people, you pretty much know you're already being talked about. You just don't know because it's in layman terms. What is that? Well, those layman terms is you apparently have not really gained out of your habits. So you continue on with the same habits and use the same pitch, the same situation, the same circumstance to portray to everybody for your self-pity. That's pretty much my whole point of my video, that if you have self-pity going on, you have the same habits going on, and you've been in and out of a circumstance, in through criminalization, or been incarcerated, and you come out thinking the world owes you something, that is why you're going to end up back in the same position that you started from, or where you got from point A to Z. Because you didn't really learn from A to B that Z and B and D ain't going to get you nowhere. Just like a cop. A cop only drives his car when he's working at 8 to 9 to 5. When he's off that job, he is considered a regular person. Yes, the badge still says he's part of the world, but he's still a regular person. It still warrants the points of when they start thinking outside the box, they take down their ego and their authority. Some of this doesn't make sense to folks, but I think it would make sense to the parent mind that realizes that if you're in the same path and you've been in or out of incarceration, or you've been stuck in that same situation, you've been trying your best to reach to that top. I'm here to tell you, you've got to get away from the habitat people that's really turned you down. Seriously. I live in Fairmont, West Virginia, and I'm actually in Wheeling, West Virginia, having fun, being around my kids, not taking the chance of really making money before I sign up, but I'm connecting with people that I've been in their inbox for a past year, getting involved with what? Network marketing. Why? Because it is the way to live, folks. If you're on welfare and you plan on staying there for the rest of your life, Donald Trump's gonna get rid of you people soon. You need to think smart and grow smart like some of these people out here are really doing. They're using their cell phones and they're taking advantage of everything that they do. When they put a tenfold up, they make tenfold back. Some of this doesn't make sense to some folks, that's quite good. But what I want to share with the world is this. If you make a choice and you make a decision that you don't want to be in the same circumstance that you are now, but 5 years from now you want to be in the Picasso house, not living in West Virginia, because I'm really speaking to the West Virginia world, or anywhere of the place that's small-minded, small and closed, and you want to be where it's open-minded, real big, condos, lakes, whatever floats your boat, then you really, really need to learn and pick up a book instead of hanging out with folks that don't do no justice. So I'm sitting outside the Rionetta building, the DHR building. This used to be a car lot. And I find it funny when I go around the world to show that I do the same thing as everybody else. I don't need to ride around and showboat about how I've been making money or how I make a live feed or say, where do I start from? How about you start from when you make a feed or a video sharing something else that's out there? Just like, I'm part of Surge 365. This is a very good company. It's a travel club company where you can travel for pennies on the dollar. The beauty point is it takes an investment. I also got pitched out to where I was supposed to talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin for the services, what it's doing, mining it, and all these other TVC connecting situations that will get you a profit of it. The beauty point is, with me doing these videos, when I talk to you, the viewer, and even though this is on my feed, on my live, on my chat, of a commission from Chairroom View, information. That's all this is. That's all I do. I share information with you. And I portray what I've made from home, either in a nice car, a nice house, nice clothes, F what you heard, nice watch, nice shoes, to show to you that I'm doing success. Well, I'd rather live broke. Why? Because that shows to you that I'm still space stage and I'm still around. Money has changed me, it's changed my mindset. But also you have those people that are still negative, that are out there watching, because everyone's watching. They want to see, are you really making money? So they want to see those nice flashy things. They want to see that nice flashy car, because they're going to realize, well, I could live that, until they figure out that they really have to be that. So I took 8 minutes of the time, 8 minutes of my video, that I sat on this nice little bench, right by the old car lot in the DHR building in the Wheeling Clinic, and how it's going on the 5:30 evening, so everybody's either gotten their kids off to work or they've gotten their kids from work or school or wherever. Even if you're doing a sports activity, you should be coming home now, doing your homework, getting ready for dinner, and getting ready for the rest of the world for what we call Tuesday. Because your Monday is pretty much over with. If you're really open-minded, you're really looking forward to actually learning what people are doing online when they say like, share, and comment. They're counting out a bunch of money, or they're counting out their success of the rank that they hit. You don't have to join me. You don't. But if you're really open-minded, inbox me. Let's chat, let's talk, let's find some information out that we can get you started today. There are 3 opportunities that I personally do every single day in rotation, like a wrong song or a rotated song on the radio for you to get what you want. Wouldn't you want to actually ride in a nice Jaguar? You know what I mean? Wouldn't you like to ride in that Jaguar sitting over there? You know what I mean? That's what everyone lives for. The nice Jaguar sitting right there, put some 20s onto it. You can't go that way by working a 9 to 5, and you darn sure can't do it by being on the streets and thinking that that pack is gonna get you there. If it is, inbox me. I'm able to invest in you, but I'm not gonna invest money that's gonna give me a chance to put myself in incarceration and lose everything. That's where I feel like I've always been different. I've always been outside the box. I've always looked at something where something is going to come my way good to where I wouldn't expect it and I didn't have to work for it. And online opportunities did come. However, the people and customers is what brought in. So we attract the marketing of what we learn and gain access to help you, the viewer, do what I'm doing, be in position. Because I kind of laugh at some of my friends who are not in position, but always there for when say, well, I paid last week, homie. It's your turn this week. You could be having money and still be a broke mindseted person. Keep that in mind. One thing I did have to learn when I did say I wanted to gain this access to the money was I had to stay grounded and surrounded by good folk people besides the broke mindset people, because like I always say, if you're the fifth person hung with 4 broke folks, you'll be the 5th and they're going to drain you, because one, they always going to look at a circumstance center himself like, how can we get this money? Daniel, you got a bank account. You got money in it, man. Let me spare this till next week. Next week come and gone, and they say, I'm good for it, and you never see your money. Stop giving returns out to folks that you don't receive return back. Other than that, y'all enjoy y'all's Monday, because that's what it was today. It is the 9th day of the month. You've got a few more months left to the new year. Have you actually reached your resolution or your goal for the new year of 2017, going into 2018? I always saw somebody the other day, they was like, 2018 is gonna be my year, point blank, period. When you still have 4 more months to go, when it really 3 months out of your 6 months of getting yourself together can make you rich. That's what a lot of people don't realize. Just like I lived on these streets. I used to hang and walk up down these streets right down there, all the way there. I went to that school right there called Northern. Used to run up the street right here, up the street where I had my car ASAP. And I sat and slept in for months before I came into this person I am today. I literally did this. I literally watch people look at me funny like I'm sitting on this spot, because there's some people walking past me and I'm on a live feed. They're like, what the hell are you doing? Why are you sitting here? Why are you doing this? Because I already made enough money in my lifestyle to say that. I don't need to go look around, hang with a bunch of friends, and be like, feel wanted or comfortable or whatever it is we do in life to feel great. However, if you are open-minded folks only, be in my inbox all day long. Closed-minded don't get you nowhere. And the reason why I say this, folks, I've just been offered a whole big amount for one company, which is preferably called MCA, that could take out the order just from even going in your inbox, search for you, recruiting for you, or you're putting a flyer on a car every time I'm driving up and down the highway. Either or, that still creates some money, but this sign up that will possibly come my direction would make me where I'd be well off, and if I wanted to recruit, I'd recruit if I wanted to. But the point of it is, if you're not in position to be recruited, stay out of the way.